Hi, I'm Rachel, the Messy Minimalist. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm gonna do a video for all of you out there who have just watched Marie Kondo's Netflix series, Tidying Up, and you have gone into your own wardrobes and you have torn through them and you figured out what brought you joy and what did not. So you decluttered your closet. Now what? I think one thing that Marie Kondo doesn't really go over in her series is what to do after you have gone through all of your clothes and you've put these items back in your closet and you're ready to tackle the rest of your house. I want you guys to take a minute and go back to your closets. There are a couple steps you should take before going through the rest of your house that are going to help you hugely when it comes to maintaining your new minimized wardrobe. Success is going to happen if you follow my 3 steps. Failure is going to happen if you don't. Okay, that's not necessarily true. So, step 1 to maintaining your newly joyful and minimized wardrobe. Go back and review what you have left. Let's just walk back to our closets and just give it a good scan. What do you have in there? Take every piece out of your closet again and lay them out and just see what you have in there. What outfits can you actually wear? Can you make an outfit? Does one piece only work with a specific outfit? We need to be cataloging what's in our wardrobe because if you don't actually know what's in your wardrobe, you're never gonna know what to wear. You might have a bunch of things that all bring you joy, which is great, but just because they bring you joy looking at them doesn't mean they're gonna bring you joy when you only have a tank top that doesn't go with anything else in your wardrobe. That was a bad example. That's ridiculous because a tank top always goes with jeans. You can never go wrong with a tank top and jeans. But the point is there's a good chance that you've now minimized a bunch of items that helped you complete an outfit. And so you have a few pieces in there that may bring you joy all by themselves, but you don't have anything to wear them with. And this is the problem. If you have items in there and you don't have anything to wear them with, you're gonna look in your closet and you're gonna feel like you have nothing to wear. Well, what the heck? I just KonMari'd my closet. And you're gonna be tearing through it every morning just like you did before, and then you're gonna feel like it didn't work. Thanks, Marie Kondo, for helping me out. That's not her fault. That's our fault for not knowing what we have in our closet. So that's step 1. Just review what's left. Know what you have in there. Spend a couple nights and put together some outfits with each piece. Here's an extra tip for you if you feel like you're unsure how to begin making outfits. Pretend you're packing for a vacation. It's like your life's a vacation. Think of your life like a vacation. Every day could bring something new, but you probably have some ideas of what you're gonna do. Go to work, have family days, have friend days, have dates, work out. I don't know. I mean, I don't do that, but have an idea of what you might do on this vacation of life and start compiling outfits for each of those days and scenarios. What are your work outfits? Play day outfits? What are your date outfits? What are your adventure outfits, your workout clothes, your lazy day clothes? There's so many different scenarios that you might need to put an outfit together for. That's what you need to be doing when you look at your closet. This is where you're going to find you either have some pieces in there that don't go with anything, which is fine. If you still love those pieces, I'm not saying you have to get rid of them, but we're gonna set those aside. And if you have other pieces that go with outfits, great. Now you've cataloged those in your brain, and when you go to get up in the morning, you have ideas of what you can wear. You don't have to guess, you just know. So you have set aside the stragglers. You now know what clothing pieces make outfits and which ones don't really. The next thing you need to do is be mindful going forward and make mindful purchases. I say mindful because that is this minimalist buzzword, but I really mean it in its truest form. And it's just think about it, like really think about it. Don't go impulse buying new things. You now know what you need to complete an outfit. You can kind of make a roadmap for yourself, like what you still need in your wardrobe and what you don't. Take your time, don't rush into a purchase. Don't go impulse buying anything. If you are still a window shopper, there's no shame in that. Just now you know what you actually need and you can say to yourself like, well, I don't need this, but I do need whatever it is. And you can keep your eye out for that amazing piece of clothing that's going to complete your your outfit. Another little tip for that is expect to pay a little bit more money. Again, I feel like I'm saying stuff that's just a no-brainer, but maybe it's not for you. Make sure that when you are buying pieces of clothing to complete your outfits that are missing something, just be mindful about them, make sure that they're good quality, and also think to yourself, like, could I wear them with something else? Do they mesh with the rest of my wardrobe? Because the idea here is we're going for longevity. We're going for a piece that can really stick with you for a while. So make mindful purchases going forward. You can do it. The last step to take after you have decluttered your closet is to find joy in yourself. I know that probably sounds kind of like a whimsical thing to say, but specifically relating to clothes, you need to ask yourself, do I feel good? Do I love myself when I'm wearing this? Because if you don't love yourself in it, you're just going to be purchasing new things, trying to chase that feeling of joy. If you just declutter your closet and you just focus on what brings you joy and what doesn't, I'm just gonna take a guess that a good chunk of the items you got rid of were last season's things, or 2 seasons ago, or 10 seasons ago. They're old things. And the things that you're keeping, just a hunch, are probably some of the newer purchases that you've made. Think about that. You probably like what is most trendy in your closet. And maybe that's not you. This goes back to step 2, which is just be mindful of when you go out shopping, you are probably going to find next season's things to be quite joyful. And then you're gonna look back at your closet and you're gonna find last season's things to be a lot less joyful. That's where we really need to be careful. We need to be careful because next season is always going to look better. The grass is always going to be greener on the other side, and someone else that you see in a magazine or on Pinterest or even at work is probably going to look fantastic in her new whatever it is that she just bought. Find your style, figure out who you are, figure out what makes you feel good wearing it, despite if it's next season stuff or this season stuff or last season stuff. Just figure out what you really feel good in. When you have something that you feel good in, when you have something that brings you joy, you are going to feel better about not just yourself, but everything. You're going to feel better about life. You're going to feel better about your job, about your family, about your situation, and you're probably going to feel a lot more like the grass is green right here where you are and not just the other side of the fence or wherever. So review what you have left, make outfits out of them so you know what you can actually wear and what you can't. Make mindful purchases as you go forward, and be sure to always love yourself with what you're wearing, and don't just keep something because it looks joyful in your closet. It needs to feel joyful when you're wearing it. Those are my tips for you to help you go forward after you have decluttered your closet for the first time using the KonMari'd method, and hopefully it helps you maintain a joyous wardrobe. So stay tuned for other tips on what to do next after you have followed the KonMari'd method and you suddenly feel like you are floundering. All right, thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys next time. Super big thanks to everybody who supports me on Patreon. Mwah. Anyone who's watching this on Patreon right now means that you got to see this video 24 hours before everybody else. So thank you for your support, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Does it bring you joy? This does not bring me joy, but this does. This is just what happens after having a week of snow days. 1 week of the kids at home makes blah. Last tip is there's so many winter birds out the window. I just love it. Little chickadee hopping from branch to branch is adorable. The older I get, the more boring I get, and I love watching birds.